having made that long journey to Australia, did not visit some of the amazing wildlife out down under. And let's see what the team got up to at Caversham National Park.
He'll be fine, trust me. He is very sweet.
Oh my god, he's so little. So cute.
Wildlife Park? Yes. Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. So we're going to see some iconic Australian animals, of course. We're going to start with the koalas. Does that sound good? Yeah, awesome. All right, come through the VIP entrance. So here at Caversham, we actually have over 2,000 animals. So you're not going to be able to see all 2,000 of them today. There's about 200 different species, and the main ones that we focus on are obviously the native Australian animals and marsupials. So marsupials are mammals that have pouches. Okay, so koala is one, but we've also got wombats, kangaroos, possums, gliders, you name it. There's a whole range of them. So you guys can take a seat. We're going to do holds one by one. So if you want to take a seat on a bench.
Guys, I'm actually terrified.
Come on through, guys.
Left shoulder just like this. So main thing is, don't need to squeeze him, he will hold on mostly by himself. Pop our left hand over the body, right hand underneath the bum, and then just turn and face the camera a little behind. Okay?
He's got her hair.
I say he'll hold on.
Like brushing her hair.
So if you want to have a practice, so this arm will be on the back, yeah, and that one on the bottom, and his head is going to be here. Nice little cuddle. Look at this little stretch.
I'm actually getting nervous because I'm next.
I know, he's very sweet.
Are you going to take it off?
Yeah, but you can come on over. Let your bottom hand go. He'll be fine, trust me. He is very sweet. All right. I'll readjust you if you need.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Good job.
I feel like he's really low.
You can pick him up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a baby.
Yeah, there we go. Good job. You can like lift your elbow up slightly. Yeah, beautiful.
Are you having fun? Oh my god, no. Nah, I'm so glad I wasn't holding it when it did that.
No. You just want to bellow and show off. So the noise you're hearing is pretty common for the males to make. We call it a bellow. They do it for all sorts of reasons, whether they're excited or whether they see a female approach or they see a male approach. He is an expert. He's been doing this for a long time, okay? All right.
He's an expert.
Yeah. All right, perfect. It's your turn. You ready? Awesome. You feel comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah, so just put this hand a little lower for me. There we go. Good job.
Oh.
Do you want to lift your elbow just slightly so that his face is in the photo? There you go.
He's like hanging all the way down.
Nice.
Good job,
comfy.
Jesse.
You can probably hear my heartbeat.
If you relax, he's going to feel it and he'll relax even more. But he looks pretty chill right now. So you were pretty lucky to see koalas awake. Koalas do sleep an average of about 20 hours per day. So they're only awake for about 4 hours.
Oh wow. There's so many of them. Oh look, it's so little.
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Oh my god, he's so little. So cute. It's so little.
Yeah, so cute.
Little baby. Does it feed from your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Hungry? Grab it. So because they're from areas in Australia where we get lots of drought and hardly any food, if they're experiencing a lack of food or water, they'll pause their pregnancy for up to 2 years. And then when they find food and water again, they can just start their pregnancy again.
Oh, that's cute. Don't miss. Here you go.
That was really good though.
This guy, on the other hand, his name is Charlie. He's a Corella, so very, very common. You probably have seen these guys already while you've been here. Hello.
Hello.
So he will say hello to you.
Hello, Charlie. Hey,
Oh,
Charlie.
All right, Charlie, we're going to go see the Wombat, okay?
Bye, Charlie.
Say bye.
Bye, Charlie.
Charlie!
All right, guys, the Wombat's just inside.
Bye.
Bye, Shorty.
Bye-bye.
See you, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie.
Oh my God!
So Jessie
Oh my
is a
God.
female common wombat, or bare-nosed wombat they're also called. All right, ready, big smile. 1, 2, 3. Cute. That's awesome.
Is that a video?
I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the Aussie animals today. Had
Thank
fun?
you. So we just want to
Oh,
give you
that's
this
awesome.
on behalf of the team, and thank you for showing us around today.
Yeah, no problem.
And hopefully we've got a new Man City fan in you.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, guys. That's
Cheers.
awesome. I'll wear it with pride.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thanks so much, guys. Good luck in your game as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.
Half time there. They look like they're having a good time, didn't they, with the koalas? I don't know whether the players or the koalas enjoyed themselves more in that little VT.
Yeah, I think they were on a ball of a right ball. I think they were forgetting they're there for football, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Although
all good.
Alana, I wouldn't want to see her in goal. She didn't know how to hold a
Yeah, I
koala.
was fearing for the life of the koala at one point. But yeah,
Yeah.
no.
And you mentioned that it wasn't a parrot, it was something like a parrot at the end.
Bye-bye. Yeah, that went quite viral, I think. Good job, guys.
Quite cute. So there you go, more of that stuff on City Plus. I'll tell you what we want to do. We want to recap the first half. I thought there was going to be some goals in that first half, but we didn't see the goals. Did it surprise you a little bit that there wasn't cut and thrust breakthrough from either side in that first 45?
I thought City did really well in the build-up play. I think it caused Leicester a lot of problems that they had to try and figure out. But what they just lacked was that cutting edge at the end. So whether it was the execution on the cross or no one in there to finish, or the other way round. So I think what City were really comfortable in was the build-up play. I thought they looked really good. I thought Chiara Keating's positioning was brave. But they just lacked that cutting edge up top.
Yeah, not lacking cutting edge is Tash Harding, who has been the busiest person in this part of Manchester today. She's been with us for the build-up, the half-time show, and doing co-commentary on the footage. So, Tash, talk us through some of the footage here. I think we can have a quick look at an early chance for Manchester City, one of their academy prospects in Poppy Pritchard playing up front and having the first effort on goal. And it came from Leicester trying to play the ball around at the back. And look at City hunting in packs. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I think this came more from Leicester's lack of experience playing out from the back. A lot of unforced errors, but then City's high press was good. Chloe Kelly's positioning was to drag someone out the little touch. From a picky striker, previous striker, I think what I would have said is to Pritchard is to go probably that far side, just because of how her body shape and her hips were facing would have been a lot smoother for the strike to go across body. But she'll learn that. Probably the attacking coach will tell her that, but that was probably one of the highlights from the first half.
Yeah, so Poppy Pritchard is 18 years old, England under 19. She scored a hat-trick against Lithuania in the Euros at the summer, so she knows how to hit a ball. But it's interesting, you know, what you're saying as an experienced former striker, she'll learn. She's at the development phase of her career. There are options off the bench for Manchester City as well. It didn't all go City's way. It was largely in City's favour in the first half, but Leicester actually had a chance where they came down the break on the right-hand side with Mouchon, the new signing. She does really well here.
Yeah, this is what City might start to give up. The more advanced that they're playing, especially in possession of the ball, first and foremost, she did really well on her own to counter-attack, to drag City players over to beat two players, to then find a ball for just the two players that were in the box.
Takarada with the shot.
Great touch and shift. Just the hit was probably just dragged it too wide.
So if City are going to find themselves in that position where they dominate a lot of the possession in these games, they play high up the field, they are going to be caught on the counter. That's natural. That's what happens in football. What do the back line need to be mindful of when they get caught in that situation?
Yeah, I think if City are going to continue to play like this, which we see the men do, you're going to start to give up a lot of counter-attacks to the other team. But what City have to try and do is not so much the back line, because remember, there's only two of them left, with Chiara Keating just behind but really high. What they have to start to do is counter-press really quickly. So if they lose the ball higher up the pitch or in midfield, the players around that have to try and win the ball back. We used to have a rule within 2 seconds. If you can't win it back, that's where everyone retreats, try and go again. But what City have to try and learn now is if they lose the ball, they've got to react really quickly to counter-press to stop that counter happening again.
It sounds absolutely exhausting when you say
Yeah,
that. So we've got the ball, oh God, and then you work hard. And also, let's not forget, this is their first 45 minutes of the pre-season, so they're not as fully fit as they will be as we head towards the start of the new season. City had another chance through one of their internationals. Chloe Kelly got the ball out on the right-hand side, and I absolutely love this first touch when she picks up the ball from Keating, who's playing really high up.
Yeah, so what we've noticed already, going back to Chloe Kelly's touch, she reads that the fullback's coming in really fast. So what she's using is the ball against her momentum, which is, a clever thing to do, but she's
experienced. Little weight shift and she's away. It's great.
But that comes from Chiara Keating's positioning. So she's playing a lot higher than last year already. But one thing I have noticed, I think she should have improved a little bit more last season on her distribution. Definitely in this game, you can see she's worked on it.
Yeah.
And that pass, that touch doesn't happen without the pass. So as much as Chloe Kelly is the bit that we're all raving about, it doesn't happen without that pass being fired in from Chiara Keating.
OK, great work from both of them. Still 0-0 at half-time, but City were the ones creating the chances, you can see. There's another chance here for young Poppy Pritchard. Now, you critiqued the strike in the first one that we saw that came really early in the game. I wonder if you can paint any more lessons for City's young starlet here. It's good work down the right.
Yeah, she does really well, and I think for me, again, it comes with knowledge and experience.
That's a cross, isn't it?
The player that dives in right at the end, she's already committed. So I think if that was Chloe Kelly on the end there, I think she would wait for the slide and then take another touch inside to find a different position. But again, she did really well, but maybe should have lifted the ball because she was never going to score from there. No,
never going to score. And there was a couple of options in the middle as well.
But good to get in. So it's still a good thing to get into that position.
And the trickery to create the opportunity was there for her. So let's just have a recap of who's on the bench, the options there. We think we're going to get our first look at Viv Miedemar, signed from Arsenal, up front. Fingers crossed from everybody here, because who doesn't want to see Viv Miedemar in a Manchester City shirt? And Bunny Shaw as well, weighed down by all those trophies that she picked up last season, the individual honours. I imagine there'll be that little bit more bite in attack from City in this second half.
Yeah, I think what will happen is City will probably bring one of the midfielders out, if not two. They might go just one sitter, might bring Hasegawa on, but what they'll do, I think they'll put Viv Miedemar in as an attacking midfielder role, so just off the striker. I'm not sure we'll see Bunny Shaw until probably later on in the half, but we'll certainly see Viv Miedemar come in and probably Hasegawa, I reckon.
Yeah, we talked before the game about the two academy players, Evo Carroll in midfield and Gracie Pryor at the back. We haven't got any footage to show, but I was really impressed with Gracie's passing. She seems so comfortable and confident on the ball when she brings it out of defence.
Yeah, and I think what other people probably might not have noticed is Alex Greenwood continues to tell her to stay on the ball, either pass the ball or drive with it. So you can see Alex Greenwood talking her through the game, and I think she's looked really comfortable so far. I'd like to see a little bit more from O'Carroll. OK, we'd like to see more from O'Carroll. What else would you like to see from City? What changes would you like to see early in this second half, maybe even right off the break? I'd like to bring on Mary Fowler. I think, as she brings a lot of legs in midfield, very similar to Laura Coombs. Viv Miedemar, I'd love to see her come on, hopefully. And then, Bunny Shaw, I think she might look to probably get 25, 30 minutes. Yeah, one last thing I want to tell you guys about is that City are playing in their third kit, which is a throwback to the 99 kit with the yellow and the green and the blue. And the number and the names on the back, the font, is Noel Gallagher's handwriting. He's had a busy week, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. He's done all right for himself, hasn't he? Yeah, I think so. I think they might sell out those gigs. Now, the girls might be half the world away. There's that kit. Chloe Kelly's not in for this, but you can see all the players on the Instagram page at Man City Women. It's our new page. Check it out. Give it a follow. Give it a subscribe. We're going to throw now to City Plus for the second half commentary with Nick Walsh and Tash Harding, the busiest worker in this part of Manchester. If you haven't got it, sign up, subscribe. Members of Manchester City get it for 30 quid for a year, and there's so much great content and live stuff too. Over to you, Nick. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, welcome back to HBF Park. Can we get the breakthrough? We are anticipating a whole raft of changes here for both sides. There is one of them confirmed.